Hey, welcome back to Mama Tried. I'm Juliet, and today we're going to be going over items that I have put on my baby registry for baby number 2. So I currently have a little girl who will be 4 in June, and I have a little man on the way in July, and I have a pretty good feeling he's gonna come a little early. So yeah. It's been a while since I've had a baby, and I really thought in the beginning of being pregnant, like, oh, I won't need that much. I saved so much from Luxie, my daughter. But after going through all of the items, a lot of the things that I bought for my daughter were super pink and frilly and sparkly, and to each their own, but I did not want those items for my son. So, and they were the bigger items. Now, I did save like the dresser and the crib, and those are big items, but I still need some other things. And so we're going to be going over everything that I put on my baby registry and why. And I really didn't think I was gonna need this much, but it's almost like I'm a first-time mom again since so much time has passed, because you would be surprised at how much has changed in the past almost 4 years whenever it comes to baby gear. Because honestly, I feel like COVID just kind of jump-started the online shopping world. Like, it was already pretty big, but now every company has everything. So this took me a long time to decide on everything that I needed, and I decided to go with Baby List for my baby registry. The reason that I did is because you can add pretty much anywhere, anything from anywhere on your Baby List registry. So if there's something on Etsy that you like, you can add it, Walmart, Target, wherever, and it actually shows you the best priced items. I love that. Baby List really doesn't have the best deals when it comes to their registry, because you get one, I think 15% off coupon at the end of your registry for one item, which really isn't that great, but I mean, it's better than nothing. So let's go ahead and dive into my baby registry. So I have it on guest view, and there are different categories, so we're just gonna start from the top. The first item on my registry is a 2-pack baby lounger cover. Now I have a Snuggle Me from Shay. That's my bestie. She gave me her Snuggle Me from her daughter. It's pink, which I would want a cover for it anyway, but I'm just gonna grab some covers for it regardless. They're gonna spit up and whatnot, and I feel like $60, $70 for one cover is kind of steep. So I found this deal on Amazon. It's like the muslin type of material, and there's a 2-pack for $28.99. That's what I'm talking about, and the reviews on it were great. The next thing that I have is a 4Moms Breeze Plus Play Yard in black. So with Luxie, we actually put her in a pack and play in our room. We traveled with a pack and play. We used that as a bassinet, but with this time around, I remember the struggle of breaking down the pack and play and putting it back up, and this one is just so much easier. So that's why I have it on here, and if I get it for the baby shower, great. If I don't, I might find it secondhand, because I feel like $300 is pretty steep also for a play yard, but you know, I try to do things the most cost efficient way, and Facebook Marketplace really does have a lot of great items. The next thing that's on here is a waterproof bassinet mattress pad cover. So this is compatible with the Mamaroo bassinet cover, and if you buy it from Mamaroo, it's like, I don't remember how much more, but this is a 2-pack that's waterproof for $25, and I like it. So the next thing here is a shopping cart cover for baby. This is something that I did not do for Luxie, because whenever I went in stores with her, I wore her on a carrier. But since I'm going to have 2, I will probably have Luxie walking beside me and have the baby in the cart, or I might wear the baby, I'm not sure. But this is something that I did want with Luxie. I just never got around to getting it. This one looks really cool because there's a spot for your phone. So occasionally when Luxie was a baby, we would play like some kind of music, lullaby thing from YouTube or whatever, and she would just kind of watch it. And I like that this has a little sleeve for it, so they can't take it out or mess with it or drop it on the floor. There are 2 little rings to attach toys, and there's a sippy cup or bottle holder, and I think that's really cool too. The next thing is this Ingenuity Keep Cozy 3-in-1 Grow With Me Vibrating Baby Bouncer. I had the Fisher Price one, and it I think got recalled. I absolutely loved that thing. I wanted to get it in the other color for my son because I had it in like the pink jungle theme for Luxie, and I actually saved it and we might still use it like at the shop or grandparents or whatever, so that way we have an extra place for baby to kind of hang out. But I really liked this one because it's similar to the Fisher-Price one, but yeah, I really liked the Fisher-Price one. It made me sad that they recalled it. So the next one is going to be a sheet for the pack and play. So if I did not get the Mamaroo, then the if I did not get the 4Moms pack and play, I was going to get these mattress pad covers, which even if I do, I might need a pack and play for grandparents or something else wherever that can stay there. So I really like that this is waterproof because accidents happen all the time with little ones, and that just makes cleanup so much easier. And this is a 2-pack for $21.40, which I thought was a good deal as well. The next item is a copper pearl large premium knit blanket. It's like a swaddle or receiving blanket. I had a lot of copper pearl things for Luxie and I really loved it. It was great material, very soft, and I planned on swaddling baby. And I really like how big these are too, because you end up taking blankets with you everywhere. Baby's always on or in a blanket whenever they're little. So I really liked this color. So I put another color on there as well, so that way I have two. All right, and the next thing on my registry is this Joovy 4.1 kids tricycle. And I really liked this one because it's got a lot of extra padding. I like the canopy, I like the cup holder. It has all of the features that I like. We actually have the radio flyer one just like it in pink that I got from Facebook Marketplace for Luxie. But I just liked this one a lot more because Luxie didn't start using hers till she was a little bit older, but I plan on using this one a little bit sooner for him. So I like that there's padding and stuff and it looks extra comfy. Sorry, Luxie needed me for something. Anyways, let's go back to the registry. So I have the Infant Optics DXR8 Pro baby monitor. We had the regular one first and Luxie broke the antenna off of it, I think when she was around 2, and we still wanted a monitor in her room because she's across the house and she talks to it when she needs something. So we find it very handy, and we're not ready to take a monitor out of her room, I don't think, even by the time baby comes. So we're going to get an additional monitor. I love that baby monitor. We researched so many before deciding on that one. There are so many good options for that one, especially for the price. You cannot hack it. It just comes with its own monitor. It doesn't have an app because it doesn't connect to the internet. It's only Bluetooth. And we really love it. The distance from the monitor to the camera, you can take it really far. So I could take it and go check the mail and still be able to see Luxie, and we live pretty far from our mailbox. So I really like our baby monitor a whole lot. And then whenever researching an add-on camera, it doesn't do a dual screen, but it will do 30 seconds in between overnight. So if you have both kids in their rooms at night, it will just kind of toggle between the two in 30 seconds and change the sound as well. And I thought that that was really cool, and I love that option. I didn't want to have multiple monitors, but I wasn't ready to give one up yet because ours is so useful still for Luxie. So also with this little flexible mount, I wanted one because we didn't have anything like this for Luxie, and whenever we traveled, I would just kind of like prop it up on something or put it somewhere where I could see Luxie. But this would have come in so handy to attach it to whatever. But I love that I could put it on the side of the bassinet or on the crib. So then there is the extra monitor. And the extra monitor, actually, you can only connect it with the Pro, not the regular one. So the one with the bigger screen, not the smaller screen. The next thing is a Boppy cover. So I already have a Boppy, but the Boppy that I have is like all flowers and stuff. So of course I'm going to be taking pictures of him and stuff, and I want it to be like a more neutral background or, you know, something that's boyish. if you will. So I really liked this color. It kind of goes with the theme of his nursery. So I went with this one. And then when it comes to car seats, we actually decided to get the Doona for whenever he's like newborn through a year old, probably until he grows out of it. And then after that, I decided on the Maxi Cosi Priya, the all-in-one convertible car seat. I really wanted this one with Luxie, but we just couldn't get it at the time. So I did register for 2 of these, and if we don't get them, we will be purchasing them, one for my car, one for my husband's, or one for grandparents or whatever, so that way we've got an additional car seat. But I really loved all of the safety features of this one. It looks super comfortable, and when Luxie was younger, she did not like being in the car seat at all. So the more comfortable they are, the better. The next thing is this Lily Baby Complete All Seasons carrier. So I actually have 2 carriers right now. I have a Tula, like sturdy carrier, like I say sturdy, I don't know the name of it, but I have a Tula and it's gender neutral. It's like gray with arrows. And then I also have another brand. I can't remember that one. And I used both a lot with Luxie, but I did want another option because the padding sometimes, not on the Tula, but the other one would kind of dig in or dig into my back. This one had really good reviews and it was a little bit bigger in those areas. So I think it would just be better on my back for carrying baby, because I do plan on carrying him a lot, just like I did with Luxie, especially now that I'll have 2 kids. So I've got to have hands on for at least one of them at a time. The next thing is going to be this Mom Boss 4-in-1 multi-use nursing cover. I had this in the black and white striped for Luxie and I still have it, but I really liked this print. So I actually had his diaper bag on the baby registry, but I took it off because I decided to go ahead and buy it myself. So I got the Itsy Ritzy Boss Plus in Milk and Honey. It's their newest color. It's like this beige color, which I just got it in the mail today and I planned on doing an unboxing and like review with you guys. I'm so excited. But yeah, so I had it on here, and then since it was selling out so fast, I went ahead and grabbed it. But if you send Itsy Ritzy your shower, a shower invitation, they will send you a 25% off coupon. So I went ahead and used that. Great deal. So I really loved my Itsy Ritzy Boss with Luxie. I had it in blush and I loved that bag. I still have it. I'm contemplating getting rid of it because I don't need a pink bag with him, but like maybe Luxie could use it eventually. It's such a nice diaper bag and it's still in great condition even after using it for about 3 years. So I love Itsy Ritzy diaper bags. They are so nice. Anyways, back to the registry. The next thing that I have on here is this Itsy Ritzy Bitsy Notes musical pull down toy. So I love toys like this. It's good to keep in the diaper bag to keep them entertained when they're a little bit older. I also have this little diaper bag charm that kind of goes with the vibe. It's so cute. I have this reusable wet bag that's from Itsy Ritzy as well. I have a Hello Kitty one for Luxie that I used all the time when she was younger for going to the pool or beach or even for messes. I also put a diaper bag charm pod that matches the diaper bag on here as well. And these packing cubes, which I thought would be so handy. I did not get the packing cubes for Luxie, but I wish that I would have, because when it comes to baby things, it's just kind of all over the place and it's best to keep it as organized as you can, which the bag already does a really good job. But if you're traveling with them, you can have different, like their bath time stuff or whatever, you know, separate them out with the travel cubes. So I really like those. The next thing is this baby car mirror. So I like this one because it has a night light. With Luxie, it was just me and her a lot, and I would look up and it would be dark and I couldn't see her, and that would freak me out. So I would stop just to make sure she was okay and breathing, because I couldn't really see her back there and she was so quiet, especially if she fell asleep. So I really liked that this one had a light on it. I've seen a lot of people really like the little cameras that you can put up there with the little dash monitor, but that's too many cords in the car for me. You have to run it back and I'm not gonna do all that. So I really liked this mirror. Now, the next thing is this seat liner for the Mockingbird stroller. I also researched so many different strollers, and since Luxie will be 4 when he's here, she still gets pretty tired when we're walking long distances, and I wanted something that she could ride on, but I didn't necessarily want a double stroller because she's gonna be bigger at that point. So the reason I went with a Mockingbird is because it had a riding board, and that's the next thing here. So I registered for the riding board as well, and I think that she would really like that because will be a little bit older and she won't really want to be strapped in, but she'll want to ride, you know what I mean? So I thought that was a great option. So something else that I really liked about the Mockingbird is there are so many different attachments that you can get for it. I had the Even Flow Pivot with Luxie, the travel system, and it was great until it wasn't. So the wheels didn't really pivot. It was so weird because the name of it was the Pivot, but the wheels would not turn like they were supposed to, and it was a little too wide. So shopping at the store, I was constantly bumping into every shelf, and it was hard to turn it around. So I didn't really like that. It is one of the most loved baby items because of the price point, but I wanted to do something a little nicer this time. Being a second-time mom, you realize what's worth the extra money and what's not. And in the stroller's case, the stroller is worth more money for sure. And like I said, I already got the Doona, and I'm so excited about that too because it's going to save so much time. I was carrying that bucket car seat everywhere, and I had a C-section. My back was so messed up after that because the majority of the time it was just me and Luxie. So I was carrying a lot with a big diaper bag, holding the bucket car seat. So this time around, I've learned better, and I've learned that sometimes it's worth the money to, you know, save yourself some hassle. So I really like this Mockingbird stroller, and this is something else. If I don't get it for the baby shower, and I'm not expecting to get everything from the baby shower at all, but if I don't get it, I'll look on Facebook Marketplace too because Mama loves some hand-me-downs. I do not care. Let's save some money and do it that way. So yeah, there's that. And since I have the Doona, I really liked this snap-on storage bag. The only thing about the Doona that I don't like is there's no undercarriage like storage. So I really liked this little back piece that you can put on the Doona, so I registered for that as well. And we're moving on to clothes and accessories. So a lot of these items I found on Amazon. I think they're a great price and they had good reviews. So I really loved this little checkered hoodie thing. Both of the checkered hoodies. Well, and then this one that says Bubs. It's so cute. I also really wanted to get some new dividers for the closet to divide out the clothes because the ones that I have are so weird. Back when I had Luxie, there was Amazon, but there wasn't so much on Amazon, and I ordered those, and they have like weird sizing. I don't think it's US sizes. So I really wanted to get some new ones that made more sense. So I registered for these, and I think that they're really cute. This little leather jacket is so stinking cute. So I put that on there too. And this corduroy jacket. And these little Vans. I had to put them on there. And if I'm gonna get the Vans. They're so cute. And also these little socks. This little Bubba outfit. Cool little dude outfit. Bubs, bubs, bubs. Bro. Little dude. I love these little sunglasses. You don't think that you're going to need baby sunglasses, but their eyes are very sensitive, and if you plan on spending any time outside, you're going to want some sunglasses for them to protect their little eyes. I also love this sun hat. We used sun hats a lot with Luxie too. This beanie was adorable, so I put that on there too. These are the same socks, I think, but maybe in a bigger size. These are some other glasses that I saw on, I think, Carter's that I think are really cute. This little sun outfit. Oh, I'm sorry, Rainbow's outfit. And this little sun swimsuit. Some little hand mittens to keep him from scratching his face. These little joggers and sweats from H&M. They look like they're made really well. And I just love matching sets for little ones. It takes the hassle out of putting together an outfit, but they still look really cute. And another place that I love to shop for baby clothing is Mini Oli. I'm sure you guys have seen me tag them and all kinds of stuff, but Luxie has so many cute sets from them. I'm obsessed. So I'll probably be doing the same for baby brother. I also got these bodysuits and this short pack. I thought that it'd be really easy to mix and match the two of those. I liked these little jogger pants and these onesies as well. And I did all different sizes on here because I went and looked through everything that I already have, and this is what I'm still in need of. So I saw these modal, I don't know how to say that, pants, and that is like a really soft, almost bamboo material. So I registered for some pants and some little onesies. I know it seems like a ton of clothes, but I put all different sizes on here. So more onesies, some little rompers, some gowns, because gowns are so easy to change whenever there's like for nighttime. Some bodysuits, this little side snap bodysuit. I'm not going to do any footy pajamas that don't have a zipper. We're not messing with snaps in the middle of the night. Ain't happening. So I really liked those. These pants were cute. This little set was cute. I like those. And these little waffle bodysuits. I like to get a lot of things for babies in neutral colors because you can spice it up with a little hat for a boy, a bow for a girl, bibs. You can get some really cute bibs. But if you have too much that's patterned, you won't even use it because you're not gonna like put together the outfits. I found these Diaper Squad neutral solid 10-pack baby drool bandana bibs. These, they said, absorbed a lot of liquid, and I like that because you don't want it leaking through and going all over them. That's the whole point of the bib. So I liked this because it comes in a lot of different colors. I also put a little spoon and fork set on here just for early learning to eat. And I like these Wee Sprout glass baby food jars. I see them at TJ Maxx, I think, every once in a while. So I got the bigger size and the smaller size because I do plan on making the baby food again around this time because there's too much crap in everything and I don't trust it. So I'm gonna make it myself. I really liked these Wee Sprout suction plates. And these have covers. So if they don't finish their food, if it's something that's just like cut up fruit, you can save it in the fridge and give it to them in a couple of hours, you know, because their tummies aren't that big, so they don't always eat everything you give them. I also really like these bibs. I had some similar ones with Luxie and they were perfect. They're easy to wipe down. You can just throw them in the dishwasher if they get too yuck. And I really liked them. So I just decided to get some more this time around, and it's a great price. I need some more milk storage bags, so I registered for those. These came in super handy with Luxie. You can warm them up in the microwave or freeze them for engorgement or soreness or whatever. Things happen when you breastfeed, and they happen on a whim, and you need this stuff there when you can. You don't want to have to go to Walmart with giant boobs and in pain. Trust me. So I like those. Now, this one is new for me. I have done so much research for breastfeeding and this time around, and everybody says to do these silver nipple shields just to put on like before and after you're feeding for sore nipples. I'm going to take their advice for it because everybody right now is saying to get them. So I really like that, and I put it on the registry too. And if I don't get them for, you know, anything, I'll be purchasing those myself too, because I think with all of the people saying it, it's got to be all right. I also registered for these soothing gel pads for breastfeeding. I did have to use these a couple of times for cracked nipples. It happens, and when it does, you want to be prepared, and these were really nice. I also registered for this organic nipple butter. You want to make sure that it's something that just in case you forget to wipe off, it's okay for baby to have if you plan on breastfeeding, obviously. The next thing are these LV Catch Milk Collection shells. I went back and forth between the Hawka and these had better reviews. So I went ahead and went with these. This time around, I don't want to do little breast milk pad things because they just absorb the milk and then you throw it away. So I would much rather do like the catch milk situation, because when you are engorged, you want to save that milk. You don't want to waste it. So I really like those. I think it's really cool. I did register for a Hawka this time around because I got the off-brand last time and it would pop off and stuff. So I'm going to try the legit one this time and see if it works. But I did use the off-brand one a lot in the car whenever we would be traveling a lot. And it was very helpful because I would just fill it up, put it in a bottle, give it to the baby. So good to go. I really loved these Philips Avent Natural baby bottles with Luxie. I went back and forth between these and the Boons because the Boons are so cute. That was the dilemma for me. I know it's dumb, but baby stuff, they're only babies for a little while. You want it to be all cutesy and ooh, you know. But I really liked these. I love that they have so many different nipple sizes and just about every store carries them. So if you're needing something new, you could do it. But Luxie was breastfed and she took these very well. They were easy to clean and easy to put together. They didn't leak. So we're going with those again this time around. I got both sizes. I also registered for a bottle warmer, and this one just had really good reviews and it was a good price, so I put it on there. This little customizable countertop drying rack looked really cool to me. I don't really like the grass thing because I just feel like you can only put so much on there, and I don't know, I don't really feel like it can dry as much unless you get all of the attachments, and I don't want to do all that. So I liked that it has little cups so you could put bottle pieces, pacifiers, whatever in there, and it'll drain out and they will dry too. It also is pretty compact, so I like that. I really loved these bibs too for messier meals because your baby's gonna wear their food. It just happens. You give them spaghetti, it's gonna end up all over them. So I really liked these bibs for restaurants and things like that when you just can't completely get your baby naked, you know. For moments like that, I really, really loved these kind of bibs. And you can use them for arts and crafts and things like that later on. So I got 2 different sizes of those. I loved this Boon Pulp popsicles. I did have one with Luxie and I think I ended up giving it to a friend, but it's so easy to clean. It's just like a silicone cap. You can fill it with anything. When she was teething at first, I would just put ice in there. You could put fruit. You could put all kinds of foods for them to get the hang of the taste before they can actually like chew and swallow. So I really, really love those. And then they came out with the whole popsicle mold thing and I was like, yeah, we like it. All right, let's move on. The next thing is this Boon Mod bottle cleaning brush set. I really love this because of all the different pieces. I had a cheaper one that we used for years actually because I just throw it in the dishwasher to sanitize it, and I didn't like it because the bottom part was supposed to be multifunctional. You could like unscrew it and it had the little pieces. It would get stuck and wouldn't unscrew. So I like that it's actually separate pieces this time around. And I like that it stores upside down and will drain. So I really liked that one. Next up are these Replay sippy cups. And we loved these sippy cups with Luxie. A matter of fact, we still use them to make her chocolate milk some mornings because I feel like these are the only cups that she has that are actually microwave safe, because they are thicker plastic, they're BPA free, they're made out of recycled milk jugs, but my favorite part is they are completely spill proof and they're very easy to clean. It's 3 pieces, unscrew, take the little thing out of the bottom. I threw it all in the dishwasher, and whenever I dry it, I just dry the inside ring part and we're good to go. So I love those and I'm going to use them again with this baby. So next up is going to be bath time items. These items are different than things that I registered for Luxie because being a second time mom, I've realized a lot of things. Yes, baby items, I mean, like, you really want them to smell good and smell like a sweet little baby, but babies have really sensitive skin. So there's a good chance that you might register or buy all of these different good smelling baby things and not be able to use them at all. Luxie had severe eczema. Still it will flare up, and since she has food allergies too, that's a common sign that your baby has a food allergy. So if you have a baby with eczema, watch out for food allergies. I did not know that as a first time mom, but now you know, so you're welcome. But I registered for the Cetaphil fragrance free lotion and baby wash and shampoo. All right, sorry, I'm so out of breath. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, next up is this Mistela Baby Gentle Cleansing Gel. I've always heard really good things about Mistela, and honestly, I might take this one off because I think this one does have fragrance. I'm not sure. I have to double check. But I've always heard good things about Mistela. Even my pediatrician mentioned it whenever Luxie was a baby. But I might take this one off because we recently started using Pipette with Luxie and I really, really like it. So I'm probably going to take that off and put Pipette on instead, which is completely fragrance free. And it has been so gentle on her skin because she was going through an eczema flare up recently, and it really seemed to help her a lot. So the next thing is this Mistela Baby Cleansing Water. So this is a no rinse micellar water, and this is good for like cleaning underneath their neck, or, you know, like washing the baby without actually having to give them a full bath, because when they're smaller, their skin is so sensitive and you don't want to overbathe them. It's not good for them. This Yoki Doo Baby Bath Shower Head. I really think that it's so cool, and I think it'd be very helpful for a baby in the bathtub, because I'm not going to use the shower head thing on him. I feel like it's way too much, but this one's really gentle and you can just put it in the bath with them. So I really liked that as well. I did register for some organic baby washcloths because we don't have any anymore. We just have regular ones, but I like that these are soft bamboo because their skin's so sensitive. I did register for this little elephant towel because Luxie had the same one, but it had like a pink bow on it, and I just really want it for picture and memory's sake, you know, so that way I can put pictures of them close together and whatnot. Anyways, I went through a lot of looking at baby tubs, and this one seemed to be the best option, so I registered for this one. When it comes to bath toys, you don't want anything that could possibly collect mold. Rubber duckies, anything that's going to squirt water but you can't actually open up to clean it, nope, that's a big no for me. So I really liked these ubbi ones because all of them you can screw open to let air dry, and so you can clean them, so there's no mold that can get trapped in them. So I love that. I will stick to those kind of toys for baby boy. Next thing is bending over the tub to bathe your baby is a struggle. I always use like a towel or something under my knees, but that really just isn't enough. So I registered for this little knee pad and elbow pad saver thing because let's face it, I'm older now than I was with Luxie, and I don't think I can be doing all that. The next thing is going to be diapers. So with Luxie, I did everything Pampers Pure. I really liked them. Like I said, Luxie had a lot of skin allergies and things like that. These were my favorite. The wipes are good. They're fragrance free. They don't have any yucky ingredients, so I really like those. They're kind of like water wipes, but cheaper, and I feel like better, honestly, because to me water wipes were too watery. Like, I don't want to leave behind a bunch of water while I'm wiping, if that makes sense, but I really liked the Pampers. I also registered for some Huggies because we used the Kirkland brand diapers for Luxie a lot when she was younger, and they're Huggies and we loved them, so registered for those. And I would be so happy if I could get some Costco diapers from people. That would be awesome. So I'll be doing a diaper raffle at the shower as well, and hopefully I can stack up my diaper supply, because we didn't have to really buy that many diapers for Luxie because people were so good to us the first time around. The next thing is going to be this little diaper caddy. I thought it was really cute, but also so functional, and I didn't have anything like that with Luxie because she was in her room. I kept everything in the drawers, but then I had to constantly open them, and I don't know, this just seemed easier having a second baby, because if I'm tending to Luxie or doing something with Luxie, I can just bring this little diaper caddy with me. Next thing is this diaper wipes dispenser. I would keep this in this diaper caddy for sure. I've seen really good things about it. It goes down as the wipes go down. You can see the wipes in the bottom of the container. And I just like it because it's going to keep them dry, because sometimes the flip tops don't click on right and then you end up losing a lot of wipes because they dry out. So I really like that, and I will be getting that this time around. So the next thing is some bamboo quilted thicker waterproof changing pad liners. I loved changing pad liners for Luxie, so there was a couple of things that I used them for. Anytime that I changed her diaper in my room, on my bed, I would put her on a waterproof liner just in case. And it saved me lots of times, because you don't want to have to completely do your bedding because you missed out doing that while changing a diaper, or have to clean the couch, or you know, whatever. So I also kept them in the car because you can get the thinner ones and put them underneath them. So if there's a blowout in the car seat, you're not having to completely clean the car seat. The amount of times that I took Luxie's car seat apart, unmatched. I mean, it was just terrible. So I don't have enough time to be doing all that this time around, and I know better this time. So I really like the liners. So I got these because they're thicker and I can put them on the hatch changing pad that we have. And then I think I also registered for some other ones. Yeah, I did. So anyways, let's go back. Aquaphor Baby Healing Ointment. This was my favorite ointment of all time for anything. Dry patches of skin with eczema, use the ointment. Dry lips, ointment. You can use this ointment for just about anything. Diaper rash, it's thick, it's good, it works. And my pediatrician told me with Luxie's eczema, anything in a tub will work. If it's in a bottle, squeeze bottle, or pump, it's not gonna work. It's not as thick, you need better for them. So I've followed that advice, and it has led me to good things and good outcomes. So I really like this Aquaphor. Next is going to be the Desitin. We use this with Luxie too. I really like this diaper cream. Next are just some more waterproof changing pad liners. I think these might be a little thinner than the other ones, but like I said, definitely a must-have for me. I also have a diaper pail on here. This time I decided to go with the Ubbi steel diaper pail. The reason I decided to go with this one is you can use regular trash bags in it, and the stainless steel really helps not release any smells. And we had a Diaper Genie. I think we used it for like 2 months and it broke. We got another one and it broke. So I'm not doing Diaper Genie this time around. I do not like the refills for it, and it still stinks. So I really hope that this will be a better option. It has so many great reviews. So I'm going with this one, and I like the look of it. It just looks like a trash can, which really you could just use a trash can too, but I feel like this one will have a good, like this one will be good at like trapping the smells, and it has a lock on it. So whenever your little one gets a little bigger, they can't open it up, because that would be gross. So I also did register for the plastic diaper pill bags. Didn't really need to, because you can get regular trash bags for it, but I wasn't sure on the size. But I think my friend told me recently, so I might just get some regular trash bags for it. Next up, I registered for these drawer organizers. I think that these are so helpful for organizing their little drawers. First time around, I went to like TJ Maxx and got some different size things. They didn't really fit in the drawers that well, but these I know will, so I will be getting these for sure. I also registered for this rug because I think it's so cute and it will really go with his nursery. I think that this little bear basket is just adorable. I found it on Amazon. I also am going to need some new blackout curtains for that room, so I found these on Amazon. I think that they're a great price, and I think they would work out pretty well. I also found this little power recliner, and I will need like a rocker situation for him, so I like that one in the color fawn. I really liked having a floor lamp in Luxie's room. I still like her floor lamp in her room for reading books, or, you know, kind of dimming the light. It's, you know, switches your brain from it's daytime to nighttime when you have lower lighting in the room. Next up is the Hatch Rest Plus. I loved this with Luxie. We still use it every single night. We have the old school one that just plugs into the wall, but it does have the app. And I always loved that because you can change the sound or the volume without actually going in their room and disturbing them. And that's like my favorite part about it, because if they start whining or fussing, you can go in and kind of turn it up just a little bit and it will soothe them back to sleep. So I really like that feature of the hatch. And this one you can actually travel with it, and it's battery powered. So I really like that too for travel. Oh man, he is so already in my ribs right now. Okay, so we're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. The next thing is going to be some bamboo crib sheets. I really thought that these would be great. They're bamboo and they'd be really soft, so I liked those, and I think the price point is pretty good for 2 of them. I also saw this crib skirt, and I thought that it was really cute and neutral, and it will go with his nursery really well, so I love that one. I found this on Etsy, and I think that it would be so cute for pictures and like things like that in his crib, so I really liked it. And it's personalized, like you can put their name on there. So I put all of the options and everything that I would like in the notes, which I love about Baby List. You can like put little notes in there about things. Next, I have some baby probiotic drops and elderberry drops. So I love Mommy's Bliss products. I used them all the time with Luxie. I don't think they had the elderberry drops when she was a baby. We didn't do probiotics either, but we did vitamin D to supplement with breastfeeding. So I think that those would be really good too, because I've just watched a lot of things about, you know, baby gut health and things like that. And I think that that would be a good addition to our baby cabinet. Next up is going to be this, humidifier. So it's a humidifier, essential oil diffuser, and a mood light. I don't really need the mood light part, but I did want something that I could put essential oils in this time around, because I feel like eucalyptus or peppermint or something like that can really help open up your sinuses whenever you're stuffy. And I have a humidifier in Luxie's room, but I can't put oils in it, so I think that this one would be really good for him. And I love essential oils. I think that they really do help with a lot of things, so I like that. I also registered for these pacifier clips. I really like these because the other ones that are rubber, I had some like the beaded rubber ones, they're just a little too hard and frustrating, so they're too heavy and they will kind of pull the passies out of their mouth. These are really lightweight, and I like them because they're neutral and come in a bunch of different colors, so you can match them to every outfit. I also did register for some Ryan and Rose Cutie Pat pacifiers. So these come in different shapes, which I think is really cool. Luxie loved her Cutie Pat pacifier. She used it for a very long time. We love Ryan and Rose pacifiers, so I just decided to go with the starter pack, so that way we could learn what he likes. I also really thought that this little dinosaur lovey thing was super cute, so I registered for it as well. You can't really see this one, man, but it's a little cow and it's really cute. I did decide to go with this brush this time around, so it's super soft, and I don't know why I didn't have one like this for Luxie, but I wish that I would have, because I feel like it's just so soft and relaxing. I would love for somebody to do that to me if I was like bald with a little bit of hair. I also decided to go with this Little Remedies New Baby Essentials kit, because it's got a lot of different things in there, because you never know if you try a product and it doesn't work for your baby. So you do want to kind of have a couple of options on hand, so I really liked that. I love the brand Wellaments, so this comes with nighttime and daytime gripe water. Gripe water, I love it. Loved it with Luxie. I'm sure I'll love it with Lincoln. Next is going to be the Frida Baby Ultimate Baby Kit. This comes with everything, and I love Frida Baby. They do such a good job at kind of nailing exactly what you need for your little one. So I think that having the whole kit just kind of solidifies the baby cabinet. You know what I mean? If you need it, it's probably in there. And I think that it's really cool that they now have the like electric nose suckers now, because I used the Frida Baby with Luxie and I I didn't really like it, but it did work. But I like that it's electric now, so that way I don't have to worry about that. And it comes with different tip options too, which I think is really cool. So I found this one and liked it. It had great reviews. Next up is toys and books. So I decided to go with this little Fisher-Price 2-in-1 Like a Boss activity center. I thought it was so fun. It's got so many different options on here. You can first put the baby inside of it and remove the middle piece for them to play with on the floor, or eventually you could put it in the middle and kind of use it as a standing table. So I think both options are really cool. And as a second-time mom, I do know how important it is to have multifunctional things, because you don't want to use one thing, have to throw it away to buy a new thing. You would rather, you know, have something that serves its purpose for a long time, and that is the goal. The next thing here is this Fisher-Price Baby Biceps gift set. I just thought it was adorable, honestly, so I just put it on there. I really liked this Lambs and Ivy Baby Plush Farm. I think that it's really cute, and you can have them play with it without feeling like they're gonna fall on it, because you know, when they're smaller and they're learning to sit up, they just fall over, and I hate having hard toys around them, so I like having some soft toy options too. This time, since I'm having a boy and my husband is a mechanic slash does it all kind of guy, he has his own custom shop for Jeeps and lifted trucks. He can do just about anything, so I know little man will be right behind him, and Luxie is too, so Luxie will probably end up playing with us too. But I thought that this push walker was so cool. It's got like a little tool bench in it, and it just looks like a lot of fun, so I put that on there as well. I loved this book, Oh Baby, The Places You'll Go. Luxie has one too, and I plan on every teacher that she has signing it, or every person that like makes an impact on her life. I would like for them to sign this book, and I want to give it to her for her graduation one day, and I plan on doing the same for Lincoln. I thought that this little Itsy Ritzy stacker toy was really cute too, and this little sensory popper toy. I love this Bitsy busy ring to kind of hang on the car seat or wherever. I really also like this Itsy Ritzy teether. It's a Molar teether, so it can kind of reach in the back, and it's got different options on either side, so I really like that too. I like these Itsy keys. They're teething ring keys, and I think you can freeze them, but I think they're really cute too. And you know, whenever they're younger, they're just chewing on everything, so it's good to have a lot of options. I thought this little lovey was so cute, and the different tags on it. Babies just love that, so I loved that. And then last but not least is this little Itsy rattle with teething rings. So it just is a little rattle. It has some things on there, but yeah, we made it. That's everything on my baby registry. So I really hope that you got some inspiration from this video, that you got some kind of tips or tricks now that I'm a second-time mom. And if you have any tips or tricks for me, let me know in the comments down below. Or if there's something that's not on my registry that you're like, hey, you need that, I would love your opinions on that too. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button. It really helps support my channel. And also check out some of my other pregnancy videos. I've got so many nesting videos if you're into that. And there is so much more baby content to come. So I would love to see you here, and I hope you stick around. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!